Let's open some chests um and the goodies of crust bags. So I got a couple of these we'll open up, but let's first use all of these. Ooh, that's 19,000. And I got one of these for the first time. I forgot what I got it from, but I saw it in my warehouse and I was like, holy crap. Never got one of these, so that's pretty cool. 5 red crystals. I can't believe that's such a joke. Such a freaking joke. That bugs the crap out of me. How they're like practically useless. Alright, let me get through some of these. Got a huge collection of these. Man, I can't believe they only stacked to 99. It's gonna be a sad day when I get to 99. Ooh. Look at these slowdown sprint crests. It's freaking amazing. Now I'm starting getting the... I just had to go through a bunch of them, and all of a sudden they start popping up again. But I've also noticed, like, Flame Guard, I think I'm going to be... Once I start getting enough blue crystals where I got a surplus, I think Sprint and Flame Guard might be the ones I first get up. Oh, and Slow Down. I think it's going to go Slow Down, Sprint, then Flame Guard. Because I think for some reason I can see them deflecting a lot in certain situations where I need damage mitigated. Ooh, that was a 2 sprinter right there. That's what I need. Dang, look at all these sprint. This is the night where you get a lot of the good stuff. Ooh, another slowdown. Man, I might have to check how many slowdowns I have. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, I could probably put another slowdown on someone. I mean, a slowdown 2. I think I can do that with my... I definitely can do that. Ooh, there we go. I can put a slowdown on my Cupid, which would be pretty useful. It'll help. But always saving up for the good old Santa, if I ever get him. Alright, now let's open these crest bags. Let's see what I get. Ooh, scatter. Fucking self-destruct. I definitely don't want any self-destruct. I sell Blade Shield, self-destruct, and I forget what the other one is. But when I see it, it goes bye-bye. Now let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the freaking good stuff. Get to these chests. I think I've only lost like 3 this week, and they're all public losses. I don't think I've lost with a guild in a long ass time. And there's been times where me and another guild member have pretty much carried 2 people. But we knew we were going to be able to do it, so we didn't care. But yeah, this is like, I think I only missed, for the week, I only missed maybe 3. So this should be a lot of shards that we're going to get. And I can't imagine just putting it all into Santa and boom! Get this motherfucker up to 7 of 9. That'll be beastly. Look at that. I'm going to have to start using these soon because you can only collect them up to 99999. So, I mean, I've already had to use this once to eliminate these. Not eliminate, but I had to bring them down because they were up way too much. Alright, let's see. Let's get some quest refresh. Ooh, that was a double. Dang. Dang, that's huge. Dang, I love blue chests too. Too bad there's so many more greens than... There we go! Quest refresh! That is so awesome. I love those quest refreshes. Oh my god. I almost have to start doing like once a week now, because I constantly get them. Alright, please get a legendary hero card. Please get a legendary hero card. Who cares? That's still... I love purple chests. That is so much. That is like 4,000 experience points right there, not to mention this. So, that is freaking amazing. Alright, that's that for the warehouse. But I think I'm going to also explain how I've been raising my might pretty consistently. As you can see, sorry. As you can see, I have a ton of books. And at the beginning part where I couldn't accumulate enough honor badges, I was selling my books to get honor badges, because what I did was, so back in the day, I'm still, I haven't spent anything on the game. So the only way I can get heroes is by rolling. So this is why I always save gems before a new update, and then I roll. So what has happened is, over time, every time I've rolled on an update to see if I can get a new hero, I only keep the legendaries. But before all this, I had a whole hero altar of blues. I probably had 30, 40 blues, and they were all level 60. And that's where I was using my honor badges on. And then once I got enough, I was using my honor badges and books to get all these blues up to 60. And once I got them up to 60, my might was rising, and the higher might I was getting, the more honor badges I was getting, just from quest rewards and the daily. And once I got to about 60k, I changed my goal. I changed every legendary I possibly could, and I tried to get them up. So they were all, so every character I had in the altar was level 60. It didn't matter if it was green, blue, or purple. And so once I got up to about 60 K might, I pretty much, every legendary went up to 80. Once I got every legendary up to 80, I uncapped them and got them to 100. And then I did the same with blue. So I just constantly did that, and I constantly, every time I got a new legendary, I ate a blue or ate a green, and slowly but surely I filled up my whole altar with purples. And then I have 2 less. I mean, look at this, I still have 2 blues. So if I get 2 more legendaries, I can finally eat these blue guys. But I've kept 5 blues for Garrison and 5 greens for also Garrison. But I mean, as you can see, that I only take excess books and I feed it to a guy to get experience. And I mean, that's how I'm doing it. It's slow and painful, but I mean, I always have people in Garrison. So once they get capped, I take them out and put a new guy in. My goal is to spread experience out. I do not want these guys to get capped. I know everyone's like, "Oh man, get your guys capped." Once they go capped, they can't get any more experience. But they steal experience if they're still in your base or Garrison. So the whole time I've been playing, I've always had Garrison, because I've never wanted any of these guys to get capped. I probably could have a whole team. I probably could have at least these guys all 180. but I don't want that. There's just no point to get them to 180 if they're just going to be capped, because I'm still going to use these guys, but they're just going to be stealing XP for other guys. So I'll show you right now. So this, my unique, I have all my unique first stringers uncapped 9-star. And so my second unique team, my second team I call it, they're all being capped at 140. So these are my last two unique second team. Means it's the backup to my first string. So these are my last two. So once I get these two to 140, I will start leveling these guys up. And I literally just do this. So I know how much books I get per quest word. It's 30. Let's see, it's like a 32 or something like that, 36. And I get 12 purples per quest board. So I do that, and I just pick one guy and I slowly go up. The reason why I don't use more is because I'm hoping for Santa. And when I get Santa, all these books will go to him. And all these shards will be going to him. My goal is to get him up to 7-9, but I have not got a new hero since October. So at this pace, I'm literally just slowly grinding up my might. And every 20, once you get to I think it's 60, you can start inscribing, or 60 or 80. And I inscribed everyone. So 80, once you get to 80, you can inscribe. And then that's what I've been doing, just inscribing everyone. That's where my blue crystals go, and that's where my might goes. So once I uncap you, I then use all my mana to inscribe to the highest possible they can get. So every one of my guys is 80, or 60. So when you get to 120, then you can boost it up to... See, that's why my next goal is to get all these guys up to 7-star. Once they get up to 7-star and you uncap them, you can get these guys up to 80. And I have a lot of freaking dudes that I want to get up to 120 and get up their inscriptions up to 80. But I've also decided in my head that once these guys get up to, these duplicates get up to 120, they're going to stay there for a while. I'm not going to put more effort into, I'm going to put more effort into these guys. My second squad. And once they get all up to 120, then they're staying there until my second squad is nice and ready. So, some people have been asking me how am I shooting up in might. I've been very good at accumulating. I mean, I do boss battles. That's 14,000. And people are like, oh man, I don't have the heroes. Okay. I had a paladin. He was like 140, but I always use paladin to tank. Pumpkin Duke was nice. Cupid is nice. But I had paladin, Thunder God. I was born with a 4 or 5 thing, so I just raised it up to 4 of 9 to get that 2-second stun. And you want the champ for the 3-second stun. You don't even have to raise a skill. You can keep it at 1 of 9. That 3 seconds never changes. But you want like a high revive to get him going, or a berserk. But this is where... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Okay, so I had another Dryad before I ate him. And it was level 100 and it had 4 of 9 skill to get another coma. The 2 seconds. So I did that, and back in the day before I even tried to keep greens and blues, I had that. So I had to eat one of my other ones, but now, long time ago, I started this, but um, that's my new one. But yeah, that's another stunner, and I just got a whole bunch of stunners, and I didn't even permastun. My goal is just to get as much damage, stay alive for 3 minutes. I felt if I could stay alive for 3 minutes, then over time my team will get better and do more damage, and that's what it did. So I started accumulating crap ton of honor badges, and once you start accumulating a ton of honor badges, it is just a matter of time before you just start leveling dupes slowly and surely. But don't waste your honor badges. Don't. I mean, I've uncapped these guys only because I don't want to waste my honor badges. But I only uncapped 9-star guys that I used. So he was first, he was second, third, fourth, fifth, and then I got these two in October, and those were the last ones I got. And so I pushed these two guys up to 9-star, and once they got to 9-star, these three, so that's 6, were all capped at 9-star for the longest time because I didn't even want to work on them because I knew I was never going to play them. So then I spent the rest of my time putting people in garrisons and slowly leveling all these guys up. And I mean, that's huge. You get a lot of stuff per I mean, look at this. So I know I started my big push right here. I thought I could get my guys up to 60 and 80, and my push was to get to 80. I mean 80,000 to get king, so I can get that 100 gems and 88. And then I pushed really hard and scripted everyone, and then once I got this, I mean, it just started rolling. I mean, like, once I started the push right here, I just started rolling, and it just... You think, like, oh, 100 here, 100 there. It doesn't add up. It freaking adds up. Also, during the time I was leveling my magics. That also adds a lot of might. Probably, 250 each. I don't know if I can say per level, but certain levels gave way more than other levels. But yeah, did that, and I upgraded all my troops. I mean, that was like 200. I mean, it's a good chunk of might. I mean, I'm upgrading every one of my buildings, but they don't give that good might. But I'm trying to tell people, I mean, you can't do this overnight. This game will not allow it. It's a slow process. You have to manage your team, and I think I've done a pretty good management of my team to where it is sustainable. Or now I can just spend all my time and effort on leveling duplicates. So my blue and greens will always be in here. I'm never going to take them out until they get capped at 180. So they'll be in my garrisons forever. But the purples, I've been switching them in and out all the time until they get capped. So once they get capped, I'm good to go. So I hope, if the people that ask me these questions, I hope I did a good job. So trying to explain how I did it, but mostly was I filled my whole... So I'm going to try to sum it up. I started off, I unlocked all the hero spots that I possibly could. Just open them all up. And then every time I rolled, I would keep every hero. Blues over greens and purples over blues and greens. So I prioritized that way. So I would fill my garrison up, my hero altar with blues, and I'm telling you, the whole thing was blue. Level them up to 60 because it's really easy to get them to 60. So that's like 300 plus might each guy. Each blue you level up is like 300 might. So just imagine You have 40 of these guys. I mean, that's a ton of might right there. And then every time I got a legendary, I would eat a blue, level up that legendary, and just repeat the process every time I roll. So like when I roll this, I have 2 blues that I'm hoping I get legendaries for. So if I get a legendary, this one's gone, and this one's gone. And then I will only have 5 blues and 5 greens. That is my goal, and that's my plan. That's how I raise my might. I inscribed. I mean, that's why I don't have crazy high level of inscription on heroes, because I focused on leveling all my other heroes up to 80 for might. But now I'm focusing on my starting 6. But I did make the mistake of trying to get this guy up to 100, but I've learned too fast that the jump of blue crystals just got too crazy. So I think it's going to be slowing down and doing the slow process. Everyone's going to be equal, and I'll go up that way. So hope you enjoyed the warehouse cleaning, and hopefully I explained the might increase situation a little better. But this is not an overnight project. I've been playing the game for a long time. I've set up a plan for a long time, and I'm just one of those rare people that have actually stuck with the plan and gone through it, and this is the result. I mean, this is, and I still have 10,000 gems I'm going to roll at the patch, so this could get real lucky. So, yep. Alright, hope that helped. I just want to add this little piece on the higher might. I forgot to totally talk about hero expeditions. This is like an unbelievable way to get honor badges and merits, which in turn can be turned into honor badges and shards, and a great way to pretty much level up. But I mean, the higher might you go, the crazier the rewards are. I mean, I think I'm getting about 20k, 25,000 honor badges just from the hero expeditions alone. And I mean, that's massive. I mean, my first one I got was 2,400 honor badges. Most people would take that in a heartbeat. But ooh, maybe I have to check this. Okay, I'll just do that. Yeah, I mean, if you don't do your, I don't think I'm gonna do this one. Oh, come on, Vlad, you gotta proc. Once Vlad procs, we're good. There we go. If you're not doing your hero expeditions every day, then then you can't really complain about honor badges. Even if you can only do 6. Like, just say you can only get to 6 and you can only be done by 6. Do them. Over time, you'll be able to do 7, 8, 9, 10, and completely in the long run, it'll be helpful. It's not always about doing everything super quick and I gotta get this done super fast. Patience, patience, patience. The more patience you have, and you can keep doing your goal, you'll be fine. Plus, this guy has this off-centered base right here, which is not good, because I think I can just go right there. Yep. And then my Pumpkin Duke will... Oh! See, I love putting a Pumpkin Duke on a wall, because it's pretty much like free procs. He can get like 4 or 5 hits on this wall, and then proc, and then just... My whole team will just zoom through and dominate everything. But yeah, I mean, as you can tell, like, I'm at the point where this is just... I don't really need to I mean, there's been some days where I really have to try and so I don't fail, but most of the time, these people all have the exact same base. So if you see what I'm doing, I'm just putting Thunder God on the opposite side of Town Hall. My Ares picks off the middle. All I want to do is clear out the heroes because heroes are the only ones that could kill me. And I always put Cupid out here just so he can get the proc going. But pretty much if you have Thunder God and Grizzly Reaper, you can just put them on the outside and they'll chip away on the inside. And once you get most of the heroes down, you could pretty much go in and full kill. Ooh, this is an interesting base how I'm going to attack it. Because I definitely need my Cupid to proc first. So... Alright, I'm going to do this. I want to get in this corner because I want to draw them out because once my Vlad procs, it'll wipe everything out. There we go. So, if you understand what I was doing right there, I wanted my Pally to get all the aggro. So towers plus all enemies. Because he has a pretty good defense mechanism. And then all my other guys are just going to be proccing on these walls until they can get through. And once they get through, usually is perfect timing for my Vlad to just wipe out the base. See, like a base like this, when they give you towers up like this, I will usually put my Ares right here, and then I will put my Grizzly Reaper right here, and then sometimes I'll put my Cupid up here after my Ares procs right there, and then I'll put my Thunder God right there. So I know these things will stun me, but I don't think it'll stun me enough to affect what I really want happening. Just eliminate the middle. And usually, unless they're inscribed crazy amount, I'll usually, yep. Oh, Vladtastic comes back to life. You see, once that happens, I just go towards the middle end. It will be over. Even if they have all the crazy stuns. I don't know why this guy has garrisons, magic towers with purple in it. You should just have arrow towers at that point. So always opposite side of Town Hall. You always throw your... And then I usually throw Ares and Cupid on the same side. And Grizzly Reaper right there. So Town Hall, if it's the four corners, always throw Thunder God on the other side. Because then he'll just proc in the base. Which is what you want. You just want them to attack this. Once these guys are done like that, you send everyone else in. Because nothing else can kill you, pretty much. Unless you have really, really low heroes with no inscription. At this point in the game, if you're looking at what I'm doing, you better have your inscription up. That's a ton of health and ton of attack. But this is just a crazy amount of honor badges. See, for a base like this, I mean, how I would attack it, this is a slow process. So I put one here, and then I put the Grizzly Reaper here. And then I literally will just wait until they die. And then I will go in and clear out the middle. I'm patient like this. Some people will just be like, oh, I'm going to blow it up right here. Man, if you can't let your Grizzly Reaper and Ares pick off these guys, yeah, I don't know what. You can't wait 30 seconds, and then your pretty much team can bulldoze the middle. So that's how I usually do a corner base when they have it out here. I'll just use Ares and Grizzly Reaper just slowly painful. I mean, if you have a high... I mean, my Grizzly Reaper's only 3 of 9. I mean, if you had like a 7 of 9 Grizzly Reaper and a 8 of 9 Ares, I'm pretty sure you can only use those two and you'll be perfectly fine. So, perfect example here. They have more buildings in here, so there's only 4 here. I always often put my Ares on the Town Hall because it has more health. And that usually is more beneficial because it will give more swings. And it'll take them longer to get to the middle, but I mean, these guys have a gap in the middle, so I'm pretty much going to toss it right there. There we go. I think I can go. There we go. I just wanted to wait for that one last proc from Thunder God, and that's why I Ooh! Did you see that Vlad pop back up? Man, that was late. That was late. I mean, my last reward on this thing was 4,000 and 150 merit badge. I mean, that's like Mesa 2. I get like a free Mesa 2. So that's pretty cool. But I mean, 4,000 for just doing hero expeditions. That's just too amazing not to. I mean, you better be doing them. I mean, it might seem like a chore, but in the long run, oh, look at this! Look at this! This is crazy. These towers are hitting me like across the. I mean, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that in a while. I mean, he could probably kill that guy. But no, it's over. I mean, if my guys don't get here fast enough, these guys will kill Ares. Because these towers at 4 are pretty fucking strong. So I can only imagine what they were at 7. I mean, look, that guy, he's gonna die. Oh, he got saved by a heal, but see, at my might at 108, I mean, that's my reward for a hero expedition. I probably got like 30,000, 25,000, 30,000 honor badges on that. So I just wanted to add to that little piece. Do your hero expeditions. It is super worthwhile. Alright. Peace and good luck in raising your might. Man, I hate to do this, but I have to add another little update on how to get might increase. And if people are struggling with honor badges, I can't believe I didn't. I mean, obviously you can sell your books, but if you're doing Lost Realm, you get a ton of these gold packs and mana packs, and you can sell them. You might not think that's a lot, but oh, that's 4,000 right there. I mean, I probably have. That's 10,000. This is probably another 10,000. I mean, it's tiny, but it's definitely worth something. It's slow. I mean, not slow, but I mean, it might not be a lot, but there's always a little chance of getting honor. So I just wanted to add that in that I forgot. So if you're doing Lost Realm at 10,000 above, you'll get a ton of little gold packs and mana packs, and you can sell those if you're really in need. But yeah, good luck.